The following trailer is rated H for honest. In an age where everything is rebooted and reimagined, watch what happens when a developer that's made classic video games since the 1980s takes one of video gaming's most acclaimed and beloved franchises and takes a massive diarrhea all over it. Metal Gear Survive. Experience the terrible state of modern Konami firsthand as they fire Kojima and most of the people who make their video games to focus on health clubs and pachinko, then decide they haven't quite sucked enough money out of MGS5's Fox engine yet, and scrape together a joyless zombie survival game with a mind-numbing horde mode in a desperate attempt to milk a few more microtransactions out of Metal Gear fans before destroying the series forever, resulting in a game experience that feels like getting a root canal while the dentist brags about banging your mom. Drag yourself through the desolate world of D-Day as you fall through a wormhole that for some reason appeared between Phantom Pain and MGS5 into a horrible zombie-filled desert of despair where you'll gather crystals to power your teleportation machine while uncovering the world's least interesting conspiracy that reads like bad Kojima fanfiction, is delivered 90% in text, and has almost nothing to do with the political anime drama of the original series, in a storyline that isn't nearly enough justification to slog through this nightmare of a video game. But hey, at least it's still got those sweet Metal Gear sound effects. You know a game's bad when this is the high point of playing it. Pick through Survive's Frankenstein patchwork of game mechanics that cross survival game meter management with tower defense and plops the whole thing into the MGS5 sandbox in a design aesthetic that screams what's popular with the kids today, where you'll desperately fight off the relentless horde while constantly keeping your thirst and hunger in check, being afflicted by cuts, bleeding, and diseases, and searching for materials to build another fence to foil this game's dumb as rocks AI in a convoluted gameplay experience that feels like running errands with a gun pointed at your head, while the game constantly nags at you to suck less.
Attention to your fluid intake. Please eat something while there's still time. Your life has dropped.
You can't tell me what to do!
Your life is dangerous.
Once you've had your fill of loneliness, hop into co-op mode that will pair you up with 3 other poor decision makers to do the exact same thing you did in single player and put up a fence or two while poking things with a stick occasionally, then die in 2 hits and get revived with shots to the dick until the much higher level dudes you're playing with beat the round for you, and you get a bunch of rewards and recipes that you'll unfortunately have to keep playing this video game to use. Honestly, the most fun you're gonna have is the ready screen when you're all trying to fence each other in and blow each other up. So sharpen that pipe and jump into that wormhole for a game that's somehow both better than you thought it would be and still terrible at the same time. But hey, if it does have anything going for it, at least it's one of a kind, because it's definitely not getting a sequel. Maybe you can finally rest in peace, Big Boss. Starring disbelief, denial, bargaining, guilt, anger, and acceptance. Not my Metal Gear. Apparently one of the devs snuck in an Easter egg that says Kojima Productions forever. Even to this day they can't stop Kojima from trolling.
That was perfect.
Comment below on what you want me to read in my epic voice. You were supposed to fill my dark soul with light. I wear the same clothes like I'm in an anime. Please help me. Never smoke the devil's lettuce. I shall honor you with 30% of my strength.